Hey guys, Narc Armor here, back with another one. Guys, I wanted to chat today about kind of an interesting notion, and it's kind of more of a phenomenon when when you're dealing with these narcissists. And it's when the narcissist comes back as if nothing's ever happened, right? It's a pretty wild thing. Um, and you'll see it in a variety of different scenarios. So let's dive in and let's kind of unpack this thing, because chances are, especially if you either were around narcissists in your childhood or grew up in a narcissistic family system or unit, you probably saw this more often than not, and it probably confused all the heck out of you, because you're probably an empath chosen one who doesn't understand how people can do people dirty and then come back around and act as if nothing can happen. But for a narcissist, I think this is like, you know, drinking water, right? It's like just a normal everyday thing. It's not, they don't, there's no thought in it. It's normal for them, right? And we know normal for these individuals is not normal for the rest of us, who would put us on more of a, you know, just sort of a traditional way of approaching life and morality and decency and all these things. And I'll tell you, I used to see this even kind of growing up, where somebody would do something like, let's say they take a toy and break it, or or they would you know take something of yours when you weren't paying attention or whatever, or just they let you knew that they wanted to have it. You told them no. You tried to set some boundaries. They took it anyway. Something happened. You find out, right? You either confront them or something happens and you just kind of realize it in the moment, and then they'll go away. There's always the kind of this weird, awkward period of time where they just sort of go away, and you're always kind of wondering, like, do they realize that what they did or what they may have broken or what have you, or that that you valued, or that was maybe your favorite toy or what have you. Fast forward into adulthood, it could be a situation where you know um, somebody does something that impacts you from a financial standpoint, or just gives you bad advice, and doesn't even have the decency to say they're sorry. Or it could be in a partner situation where that individual, you know they'll cheat, what have you, and then, like, they'll act as if nothing ever transpired and they didn't even do all these really terrible, horrible things to you, let alone half the things that you know of behind your back, because you knew they were slandering, and the flying monkeys were around, and they did some things in front of the flying monkeys to flaunt their um, their indecencies and their, it's kind of like their haughtiness, right? Like they were just so arrogant and egotistical, right? And quintessential narcissist about, you know, how you compared to others, let's say. And, the flying monkeys probably knew about it, right? And you're just, trying to be a normal, decent person, doing all the right things, providing for your family, etc., caring for your children. And if you have to co-parent with these individuals, you also realize that, like, they'll come and very transactionally try to engage with you on things like they were never this horrible person. I mean, it is bizarre, guys, and it's a quintessential, you know, attribute or trait that these individuals have as it pertains to their their dealings with people. And what it should show you is that they are incredibly transactional with no level of emotion or empathy or compassion for others and what they may have inflicted upon them. But rather, they'll, like that toy in my childhood, they'll use it up, they'll break it, and they'll toss it aside. And that's why, if you've ever encountered a narcissist and you thought it was very strange that they did something to you, this person did something, they wronged you, and then they came back like, la 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 la, nothing ever happened, it's because they view things transactionally, boom, out of sight, out of mind. They just keep going on to the next thing, the next victim, the next opportunity to exploit. And they don't have any feeling on it. They don't feel any type of way. It's just like, oh, what? That's old news. Oh, that person I cheated on you with? Oh, that's old news. This is how it works, guys. This is a very fundamental aspect to spotting a narcissist quickly after a few different, experiences with them. And, and you should take that as red flag, red flag, red flag. Boom. Armor up. Boundaries up. You realize this person, they're transactional. And I'm not talking transactional, right? Like in the way of like, oh, you're buying something, right? But transactional in the interrelationship dynamic that you're having with that individual. So just wanted to share this one, guys. I just kind of thought about it the other day, and it was really I started to think back about a number of different experiences I had had. And I wanted to share this because I think this is one of the key red flags if you're making new friends or if you're in a new environment, meeting new people, what have you, or if you're in dating. Like, these are things you've got to watch out for. Very early on, red flags that you can identify and then be able to make the right decision by moving away and blocking that individual. Guys, I hope this resonated with you and you got some learnings out of this. That's what this channel here, Narc Armor, is all about. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care.